like it is not moving. Come on, go! Hey! Hey friends! Welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Georgina, and this is part 2 of our yoga wheel series. Just in case you're new here or if you missed that video, I'm gonna put it here in the card section and link it down below in the description box so you can check it out. That is gonna be a lot easier, so make sure that you're fully warmed up on this class. I'm not gonna take you to a full warm-up. This is also gonna be a part of my Quickie drill series. I'm gonna be linking everything in the description box below so that you can relate, just in case you are a newbie. Okay, so in this class, we're gonna be using 15-inch wheel, and I know this is a little bit harder nowadays to find. So if you do not have the 15-inch, then you could also use the 13-inch. It's just gonna be a lot harder. If you stay tuned at the end of this class, I'm also gonna show you how to utilize the 13-inch wheel with this core challenge. Also, before you leave, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you end up enjoying this class, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and ring the bell so you get notified for another class like this. All right, without further ado, grab your wheel. You can use a yoga mat and a wall, and let's begin. All right, we're gonna start with the wheel next to the wall. So make sure it's stable, and you're just gonna place your feet on top of the wheel. This way, and I like my feet flexed. Now this is gonna depend on you if you like it pointed and you can find that stable spot, just making sure that the wheel will not flop or move around and really keeping it steady. And I like mine flex. From here, you're just gonna reach your hands up overhead, and the key here is to really get that perfect form, okay? We're gonna do quality over quantity, so just 10 sets and making sure everything is properly engaged. So as you reach your hands, interlace your fingers, your index finger is pointing up, and you're making sure that as you reach your hands over the head, you're not puffing out your chest. You wanna keep it tucked in, rib cage down, drawing together, okay? And then you're gonna tap the right side and up and left, up and right, okay? We're gonna do 10 sets. Starting from the top, we're gonna do right. Ready in 3, 2, and 1. Right, up, left, up. That's 1. Up, left, 2. 3, 4, 5, keep it steady, 6, 7, 8, make sure your rib cage is in, 9, last set, up, left, up, whew, and then relax, bring your feet down. That burns for my quads, my obliques, my belly, and just my legs. I don't know, let me know. So now we're gonna rest, but our rest is gonna be here. So have your wheel in between your shins or your feet, legs, have your hands behind you. Index finger is pointing forward, just shoulders distance apart, and you're gonna scoot your hips forward and kind of like a reverse tabletop, right? From here, you're gonna squeeze your butt cheeks together and kind of squeezing that wheel, and have your rib cage down but opening the shoulders, squeezing the butt cheeks together. We're holding this for 10. Look up, 9. Breathe, 8, 7, navel in, 6, 5, squeeze the butt cheeks, 4, I know it's long, 3, 2, reverse tabletop, and long 1, drop your hips down. Good job, woo! Okay, let's do a little bit of a fold, stretch the backs of your legs, and then for our next drill, when you're ready, again, feet up on the wheel, push it towards the wall, breathe in, exhale, stick your tongue out. Good job, lion's breath. Okay, for our next one, we're gonna do 10 sets. Same thing, but we're not reaching our hands overhead. So we're just gonna tap to the right and to the left, back and forth, but we're gonna do 20 sets. Okay, when you're ready, feel comfortable. If you need to put a cushion on your hips, or maybe you're on the mat, that's great. Ready, we're gonna tap to the right, making sure that everything is in good form. In 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it steady. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, few more, 15, 14, 15, 16, woo, hold it, 17, 18, 19, and last set, 20. There's a cricket behind me. Go away. All right, for a rest, how's that? My obliques are already burning in the quads for me. Okay, we're gonna do reverse plank this time. I'm just gonna let that cricket go away and you're resting because it is pretty intense. All right, for our rest, okay, we're gonna do reverse plank this time, but we're gonna have our feet on top of the wheel. So making sure you're pushing it towards the wall, and I like kind of my heel hooking. You'll feel that hook, right? And then adjust your bum, making sure your hands are shoulders distance apart. I like my index fingers again pointing forward, and from here, you're just gonna lift your bum up and adjust yourself. I'm gonna scoot more back to make sure that I am on a very good plank position, and I'm just gonna adjust again myself. Okay, making sure you are on a perfect line, and you want your glutes squeezing together, inner thighs are squeezing together, engage your muscles, your core muscles, and we're holding for 20, 19, 18, push up, 17, 16, but your rib cage is down, 15, 14, hold, 13, 12, 11, hold, 9, 8, 7, breathe, 6, push, 5, glutes, 4, 3, 2, and a long 1. Drop it down and shake it up. I know, it is burning, huh? All right, that's it, and we got a last drill. So have your wheel in between, again, your feet, and find your downward facing dog. Hands are shoulders distance apart, and you're gonna have your knees squeeze first, and then have one foot in front of the wheel to make sure it's not gonna move. And then you're gonna hook your shin and foot on top of the wheel. So find that stable spot, and then have your shoulders over your wrists, okay? And then lift that foot or that shin on top of the wheel. Now this is gonna be trial and error again, but I already know my stance or distance with the wheel. So as you have that shoulder stacked on your wrist, then your wheel is kind of somewhat right below your knee, the shin part. And then from here, you're gonna try to roll forward and back first, just a little bit to get a feel of that, right? Now to do this, you really engage your core, squeeze everything, and as you roll forward, your shoulders are now past the wrist, and you're gonna come all the way to the tippy toes. Have your eyes look back behind your wrists. And then from here, holding this position, your hips are now stacked on your shoulders, and your shoulders are a little bit past the wrist. That is fine. We're just holding this position. 10 more, 9, 8. You can have your spider fingers, 7, 6, 5, 4. Scoop the belly, 3, 2, and 1. Slide it back and bring your feet down. Good. And we're gonna do one last set of that. We're just gonna take a little bit of a break. Breathe in. Exhale, stick your tongue out. One more time, lion's breath. Inhale. Exhale, stick your tongue out. Normal breath. Steady your breath. And last one, deep breath in. And exhale, stick your tongue out. Good. All right, for the last one, we're gonna try to aim for 10 sets back and forth, okay? I'm not gonna be able to talk because this is super hard for me to talk, all right? So we are just gonna find our own plank and doing that for 10, all right? And to me, 10 sets matters a lot with form. Again, quality over quantity all the time for me. And we're gonna do this for 10. When you're ready, let's do it. Slow and controlled for 10. Breathe in, exhale, hips up. Breathe in, hips up. Adjust your hands. It's really normal to roll. See my wheel? Adjust it, because this is very dangerous, you guys. You need your focus. Whoop. So where am I now? 6, I think? 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And you want to hold, and drop. Good. Whew. That's very intense. It's also very hard with the friction. Whew. How is that? That is it for our quickie drill. I hope you feel that sweat. Dude, I'm burning right now. I'm going to show you now. You can now rest. That's it, guys. You can do that over and over. That's good to get your press up with handstands. It's such a great, strong way. If you hold that position, and that last 2 drills we did is great for that. Okay, I'll show you a trick with the wall on this one. It might be a lot harder depending on somebody. So this is always going to be different. But a great technique, if you cannot stack your hips on top of your shoulders, you can have your fingertips next to the wall, and then maybe just a few inches away, slide it back, and then again, put your your shin on top of the wheel, and then adjust yourself, and then kind of like this child's pose legs, and then you're just gonna stretch to the plank position and have the backs of your neck and head all the way, and then hold this position. This is a great start because this is so much easier. You're supporting your back with the wall, and then really press the hips back to the wall. Hold as much as you can. Breathe. And slide back. Woo! That's a great way to start, and I'll show you the 13-inch. It's just hard because this is super thin. The new wheel now that are smaller is actually wider. This is super tiny. So this is gonna be really hard, but it's still very much doable. So this is a 13-inch. You're just gonna roll yourself. So find your distance. This is really trial and error until you get to find what works best. Whoop, it's very wobbly. I cannot rest my shin so hard. But see, that's still doable. So hold that position and stay there. Whoops, I cannot hold because see the difference of the dude, it's super small. So it's harder, but you can still do that. I'll show you. Dude, what are you doing, cricket? All the way up. Yeah, it's still very much doable, but again, it's harder because it's shorter or smaller, right? And then release. Whew. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here and practicing with me on that quickie drill. The cricket is coming close again, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye! There's a freaking... Come on, why are you there? The cricket. There. Okay, it's covered. That's a lot of burp.